We feel great. This is super exciting. If the reaction to the announcement a few weeks ago that MLS All-Star in Los Angeles this summer was going to be Liga MX and MLS, the fact that our first match in this tournament is with a Liga MX club, I think it's pretty exciting.
Executive of the Year in Major League Soccer. Congratulations on that.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
And this is a real hypothetical, and you have a great home field advantage at Bank of California Stadium. But let's say it was a semifinal or a final. Would you ever consider going to the Rose Bowl or Memorial Coliseum, to a bigger venue to accommodate more of your fans? Or are you saying we're not leaving Bank of California Stadium for any game?
We consider the bank our home. John, Bob, the technical staff, the players, they like to play at home. They like to have our fan base in the house. For those of you who've been there, you know what it's like when the 32-52 gets rolling, and they get rolling before kick and they keep rolling after kick. It would take a lot for us to give that up, and I think, as I mentioned to you guys when we spoke a little bit earlier, we're here to win, and if home field advantage gives us an advantage, we're playing at home.
Talk about being excited for this matchup. For us in the media, we're saying, ooh, looks like the draw you didn't want. But on the other hand, it's a game that it seems like there's a fair amount of LAFC fans in LA and also a fair amount of Liga MX fans in LA. It's a game that should be a pretty great environment. What do you kind of expect from maybe that first Concacaf Champions League in the bank's history?
I think it might be up there with the derby games with our friends in Carson the Galaxy, where there's that kind of electricity in the building, where there's no mistaking from the minute when you walk in the door on match day that something big is going to happen. So, it's impossible for us to say were we hoping? I was hoping to go to Jamaica, if I'm being honest, but that had nothing to do with the opponent. But, this is just super exciting and an incredible opportunity for us, the first time we play in an international match where the result matters.
And to boot against a Mexican club like Leon, this is only their second appearance in the CONCACAF Champions League. Obviously, the first for LAFC. Is his experience a big deal? Do you think that it's the type of thing you can just kind of put to the side, knowing that you have such a strong squad, or is there a little bit of a trepidation knowing that this is a debutante year for LAFC in the tournament?
Well, I like to think that with a coach that has managed all over the world at the highest levels in both league and international competitions, the makeup of our roster with national team players, I don't think the first time is a problem, and I would say our inaugural season stands to prove that point.